Welcome back to Build Theory. In this series, I am trying to take a Cummins turbo diesel engine and put it in my little Explorer. In the last episode, we went to a junkyard and got a 3/4 ton pickup front end for my Explorer so that I'll have 8 lugs, front and rear. In today's episode, we are going to try to fabricate the mounts for this front axle, as well as swapping it from loose over to coil springs. So, let's get to work. So I taught my frame a new trick. I taught it to roll over. What I need to get done is I need to move this bracket 3 inches this way and this bracket 3 inches this way, as well as moving this bracket quite a few inches this way in order to make it line up with the coil springs on either side. There's no way of sugarcoating this. I welded these mounts on upside down. Yeah. Now I could make the excuse that I was too busy fiddling with the camera trying to get a good shot, and the members were not only on the wrong side of the car, they were also upside down because I was welding the brackets on upside down and blah 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 blah. Reality, I'm just an idiot. So yeah, it happens. This was my mistake, not yours, YouTube, so I won't make you suffer through me fixing it. But hopefully the next time you see me, those studs will magically be on the other side of those members. And can we get a small moment of silence for everybody who has made this stupid freaking mistake before? Now, I'm not one to point fingers, and I'm not trying to say that this is your fault, but all I'm gonna say is that you watched it happen and you didn't say anything. But it's okay, I'm not mad. I went ahead and I fixed our mistake together. So now I've got the perch welded onto the correct side of the beams. So we've got springs in here now. The only thing that this member could do that would be undesired movement is it can still move front to back. So now there's one more thing to do before the Dana 50 is finished, and that's make sure that it can't move front to back, as well as, you know, shocks and steering and brakes and, you know, all that small stuff that doesn't really matter. Other than that, gotta stop the movement front to back. Now, how are we gonna do that? Well, find out next time. But I do have a box full of raw material to make what, in my opinion, will be a very interesting solution to this problem. So stick around. We got some actual engineering involved on the next part of this axle build, and then after the next video, we should be moving on off of the front axle. Thanks for hanging out with me in my garage today, and next time, custom radius arms and a little bit of engineering to make some kind of special radius arms too. So if that's something that you would like to see, then subscribe and stick around. If you liked this video, then like it, and hopefully I'll see you next time.